Thank you so much, Riham. And for further analysis, we're joined from Cairo by Al-Ahram newspaper managing editor, Ashraf Abul Hol. Welcome to Qnews, sir, and it's a pleasure to have you with us. How can Israel claim to be adjusting humanitarian measures while its forces are simultaneously killing civilians waiting for food aid and bombing densely populated neighborhoods?
Of course, the whole world realize what Israel is doing. Israel is using the starvation policy on purpose, seizing the Palestinians, striking Gaza, forcing them to force having them force this southward, and so everyone sees this, and so it is impossible for anyone to believe that Israel is providing them with humanitarian aid. The people who are being displaced from Gaza can't find anywhere to stay. They can find food, water, medicine. Things are very hard right now. The situation is very dire, and there are more deaths every day. Children and women and the elderly because of starving. And so everyone can see this and are condemning Israel's starvation policy.
What does the mass displacement of 350,000 Palestinians from Gaza City reveal about Israel's strategy? Does this amount to ethnic cleansing under international law?
Of course, when Israel forces people, around third of the civilians in Gaza Strip that has around 1 million people there, and so when Israel forcefully displaces them without providing any alternatives for them or any places to stay, and so this is an ethnic cleansing, especially that this displacement is still going on. The military operations keep escalating. The tanks keep entering the neighborhoods in Gaza. There are strikes that destroy buildings and destroy their houses, destroy the camps even, and some displaced people because of lack of transportation and lack of money had to carry their belongings on their backs and go to the south on foot, and some of them are injured, elderly, children, and even women.
Sir, with the majority of hospitals overwhelmed, lacking medicine and oxygen, how does Israel's ground assault violate international humanitarian law on the protection of medical facilities?
Of course, Israel, ever since they started ever since they started the war, they have striked tens of hospitals like Imam Dani Hospital, Nasser Hospital, and other hospitals as well, the European hospital as well. These hospitals were targeted, and they have killed some of the medical staff. They also took them hostages, took the nurses and the doctors, destroyed the ambulances, and what's even more important, they are blocking the medical equipment and medicines to enter hospitals, and they even cut the electricity at the hospitals and don't provide them with fuel that allows the hospitals to operate their devices. And so, and according to the witnesses, the hospitals are very overwhelmed. The injured actually sleep on the floor, and you can find like 2 or more patients on one bed, and so this is a crime against humanity.
How credible are Israel's justifications of targeting Hamas when the majority of casualties include civilians, and when strikes repeatedly hit aid centers and refugee camps, sir?
Hamas haven't been seen in the streets. The tanks keep striking without anyone facing them, and so this shows that what they said is a lie. There is no Hamas in the city, and it said that there are thousands of Hamas people there, and so the target here is the civilians, not Hamas. Where are the people of Hamas, and where are their arms? What is for sure is that Hamas doesn't have arms or strong arms. They have just personal weapons, and they cannot be spotted if they were even there to begin with. But Israel keeps saying that they are targeting Hamas and the resistance as a justification to keep on destroying the Gaza Strip and to keep displacing them from the Strip. And so for everyone who keeps up to date with the operations in Gaza, everyone said that they haven't seen even one person from Hamas in Gaza over the past few days.
By declaring Gaza City a dangerous combat zone and forcing civilians to flee south into overcrowded areas, is Israel deliberately making the enclave unlivable to achieve political or military objectives?
Yes. Israel's objective is ever since they started is to make Gaza unlivable. After the 7th of October, Israel claimed that they will enter the Strip to get their hostages back and to end Hamas. But actually, they have focused on destroying the Strip, displacing the people. They have turned lots of the cities and the Strip to and made them unlivable, like Rafah, Jabalia, Beit Hanun, and Beit Naya, Khan Yunis also, and other parts of Gaza are now ash, basically. And Israel now is using robots, which are basically some kind of tanks that they fill up with bombs and such things, and they send them to the neighborhoods and to the houses to destroy them. And also Israel, as everyone sees in the world, keep striking whole buildings in Gaza. And if this says something, it says that this is not a war between two armies or between an army and resistance. It is actually a targeted operation to destroy the Strip from Israel's side. They are trying to destroy anything that makes Gaza what it is: hospitals, schools, houses, even the government buildings. They are destroying everything so that they can take over.